There is a creature on this planet whose venom can drop a fully grown human to the ground in under 5 minutes, and it almost never has to bite you to do it. What if the most dangerous animals on Earth aren't the ones with teeth the size of your finger, but the ones small enough to sit on a coin? Welcome back to Bioverse Explained, where we turn nature's deadliest secrets into stories you'll never forget. Today we're ranking and explaining the creatures whose venom can actually kill a human being. And by the end of this video you'll know which animal holds the record for fastest kill, what's actually happening inside your body when venom hits your bloodstream, and the one survival myth that could get you killed if you believe it. Let's start in the ocean, because the deadliest animal most people have never heard of lives there. The box jellyfish drifts through the warm coastal waters of northern Australia and Southeast Asia, nearly invisible, with a body like a beach umbrella made of glass. Its tentacles can stretch 10 feet long, lined with up to 5,000 stinging cells called nematocysts. Each one fires a microscopic harpoon faster than a bullet leaves a gun. A sting across enough skin can stop a human heart in 2 to 5 minutes. Most people picture jellyfish as harmless blobs that drift and sting weakly. That myth is dangerous, because the box jellyfish's venom is considered among the most potent in the animal kingdom, built specifically to instantly immobilize fast-swimming fish before they escape. The truth is stranger than the myth. This isn't a defensive weapon. It's a precision hunting tool, and humans just happen to trigger it too. Now move on to land, into the dry scrublands of Australia, home to the Inland Taipan. Don't let the name fool you. This snake carries venom so concentrated that one bite contains enough toxin, drop for drop, to theoretically kill over 100 adult humans. Here's how it actually works inside the body. The venom contains a cocktail of neurotoxins and procoagulants. The neurotoxins jam the communication between nerves and muscles, so signals stop firing correctly. At the same time, procoagulants flood the bloodstream and trigger uncontrolled clotting, using up the body's clotting factors so fast that blood eventually stops being able to clot at all. The result is a horrifying contradiction: internal bleeding and dangerous clots happening in the same body at the same time. In documented snakebite cases studied by toxicologists, untreated bites have caused death in under an hour. And here's the part that should stop you in your tracks. The Inland Taipan is famously shy. It almost never bites humans. The deadliest venom on the continent belongs to one of the least aggressive snakes alive. From snakes, let's go smaller, into leaf litter and wood piles, where the Brazilian wandering spider waits. Unlike most spiders that build webs and stay put, this one hunts actively at night, wandering across the forest floor, which is exactly how it earned its name and exactly why it ends up in homes, shoes, and banana shipments. Its venom contains a toxin that overstimulates nerve cells, flooding the body with uncontrolled signals. In male victims, this can cause a side effect so specific that doctors have studied it as a potential treatment for erectile dysfunction, because the venom triggers prolonged, painful erections by overstimulating blood vessel control. But the same overstimulation elsewhere in the body can spike heart rate dangerously, crash blood pressure, and in rare, untreated cases, particularly in children, lead to death. Brazil's health ministry has documented thousands of bites a year, and yet fatalities remain rare today, almost entirely because anti-venom programs developed from this very spider have made what was once a near-certain death into a survivable, treatable injury. Now for the smallest, and arguably the most quietly terrifying creature on this list, the cone snail. It looks like a beautiful shell you'd pick up on a beach. It moves slower than you do, by a wide margin. And yet its venom, delivered through a harpoon-like tooth, has earned the nickname, the cigarette snail, because legend says that's how long you have left to live after a sting before you collapse. That part is folklore, not fact, but the venom itself is very real and very advanced. It contains dozens of distinct toxin compounds, some of which scientists have already turned into FDA-approved pain medication, because certain cone snail toxins block pain signals more effectively, and with less addiction risk than morphine. The most dangerous animals on Earth, it turns out, are quietly handing us some of our most important medicines. So here's the single fact that ties this entire video together, the one you should remember above all the others. Venom didn't evolve to kill you. Every creature on this list developed its venom for hunting prey or defending against predators that are nothing like a human being. We're just collateral damage, caught in a chemical weapon that was never designed with us in mind. That's why a creature small enough to sit on your fingertip can be more dangerous than a lion, a bear, or a shark. Size has nothing to do with lethality once chemistry gets involved. And this is exactly why the deadliest mistake people make with venomous bites isn't getting bitten. It's what they do afterward. There's a long-standing myth that you should cut the wound and suck out the venom, like in old Western movies. Toxicologists and emergency physicians have spent decades trying to kill this myth, because cutting the skin increases infection risk, and sucking venom does almost nothing to remove it from tissue, since venom spreads into the bloodstream within seconds, far faster than any mouth can extract it. The actual first step that saves lives is staying as still as possible, keeping the affected limb below heart level, and getting to medical help immediately, because movement pumps venom through the body faster. So if you remember nothing else from today, remember this. Venom isn't about size, it's about chemistry. The same toxins built to kill have already become some of our most powerful medicines. And the animals we fear most rarely want anything to do with us at all. So here's a question for the comments. If you could safely study the venom of just one creature on this list to turn into a future medicine, which one would you choose, and why? If this kind of deep dive into nature's deadliest secrets is your thing, hit subscribe, because we're just getting started. There's one more creature out there, one we haven't even mentioned yet, whose venom doesn't just kill the body. It rewrites the mind first.